Hello and welcome to part 4 of my Ultima 1 YouTube walkthrough series for the Apple. In this video I will first gain coin and hit points, then finally get around to buying the magic spells I need to survive level 10 of a dungeon, and defeat the 4 monsters the Castle Lords asked me to. This will get me 4 gems. I will also provide links in the description to my written guide and the relevant maps. Again, I took time away to grind here as I didn't feel it would be a very good use of time to watch something so repetitive. And the first thing I'd like you to check if you're playing along in your own game is, be sure you have the quests from the Type 2 castles active. The Type 1 castles don't really matter, but here, we are currently in Continent 2, east of where we started, or as I call it, Continent 2. And we offer service. Thou art on a quest for me already. We always want to see this, but it is the land of the feudal lords. And we just want to keep going east. If we see enemies, why not take them out? I'm so used to one-shotting them. And just hook around any forests. It's still a bit easier than having a boat. But the continents aren't perfect rotations of each other. So you do have to watch that. And here, in fact, I missed where to go. Great. I'm on a quest for that person as well. And let me pull up a map to make things easier. We are in Area 3 now, and we visited the Black Dragon's Castle, and Shamanos is to the east, but a bit north. There is a river here we can go up through. And we'll worry about Wino in a bit, the Jester. And we should be back at Lord British's now. And okay, just to verify, we are on quests for all 4 of the castles that want monsters. So I'm just going to run through Montor once quickly to show, okay, yeah, this is not bad to do. And again, we have the 3x3 area in the upper right, or rather in the upper left. And we want to get down to level 2 pretty quickly, so we just go south, east. Okay, attacked by giant rat, turn around again. And oh, we get a thief as well. And here it doesn't matter too much if we don't, backpedal and then turn around, because we're way out of these enemies' leagues. But actually, level 3 you can lose hit points quickly, and we just want to gain them right now, because we need all the hit points we can get to go down to level 10. So here is the loop in the upper left. And let's go right, unlock the chest, kill the ranger, and get another coffin, and secret doors everywhere. Is there something I missed where we can just use secret doors to get where we want to be? If so, that would make things easier. I doubt it works on the PC. but it's worth a try. We'll show both ways to get through, in fact. Here are the stairs down. We do not want to take the stairs down again. And we are going through the two rows, or rather two parallel columns in the east that are connected by a few doors. And then south of the stairs, there's passage west to the big loop again. And you notice we've lost about 300 hit points. We started around 7,000. We might as well poke around a bit more, but it's not really time efficient to do too much. Let's see how many hit points we get. 998. So we got a net of 700 hit points, and that doesn't even count the coin we got. And that didn't take too long. So the dungeon and outside seem to be about the same thing. One nice thing about outside is you can actually let the game sit a bit. You can crank up the emulator and you can go actually right to Britain, and you can sit here and enemies can't attack you for the most part unless an evil Trent appears to the south. So it would be also possible to buy, say, 2 carts so that nobody can attack you, and place them in north of the castle and to north of the castle. Again, I suppose you could be attacked from the sea, but there would be a way to, if you don't want to do anything for a few minutes, or if you have some chores, just place carts all around you, leave, and then come back. The shots do not go through the don't go through vehicles. Another solution would be to place a raft south of Britain and a raft west of Britain. Then you'd be perfectly good. Maybe you need to place a raft southeast in case an evil Trent was 3 south and 3 east, but the point is it's relatively cheap because rafts are relatively cheap, and well, most low-grade transport is. 189, not too bad. But you gain gold very quickly if you just crank up the emulator and wait. Enemies pretty much swarm the place. So what we need to do is first see what we have. We have 1 reflect suit. We want more than that. It's probably best to have, I should go to armor. Let's take 8 of these, and now with magic, let's buy 6 of ladders down and ladders up. This requires going to 2 towns. And we should be in pretty good shape. With the extra money, we can just buy some hit points. We're going to get armor destroyed by the gelatinous cubes. This should be way more than enough. You take more damage each level, unsurprisingly. And I got killed with 3,000 hit points on my first run, but I almost made it. I killed the 4 monsters I needed to and couldn't make it back up. So now let's just head for the stairs immediately. We know where they are, and even though I knew where they are, I didn't take the slightly quicker way, which would have been southwest, south, and east. But it doesn't matter too much because enemies can't damage you. Now, I'm going to look for secret doors here. Remember, the stairs are 4 north and 4 east of each other, or 4 south and 4 west, or the ones we're given. So we're going to climb down, and now I actually need to kill 1 gelatinous cube. But I don't want to fight too many, so I'm just going to patrol level 3 because the monsters will be easier here. And there is a map of Montor. Okay. It's only the top 2 levels where you can see stuff. Or see secret doors everywhere. That's still kind of nice. When I finally want to fight a gelatinous cube, I can't seem to find one. And I bet on level 4, there will be a ton of them just waiting for me. However, I will hopefully have a bit of a surprise for them. There are the stairs down to level 4, and I'm getting a bit impatient. Ah, there we go. Hit, gelatinous cube killed. A quest is completed. 9 copper. Oh, wow. Ready armor. And we always ready armor after a gelatinous cube fight, even if we did not think we got our armor destroyed. We can check to see if we did. No, we didn't get armor destroyed, so we're a bit lucky there. And we are at the stairs up. We need to go 2 east, 2 north, 2 east, 2 north. Climb down, and now we have new enemies. And this is an interesting one because I forgot to get a destroy spell, which I wanted to show was an alternate way through rather than the stairs up and down. The map is laid out so that there is just no way, unless we find a secret door, to... Oh, there is a secret door. I never considered before. Okay, carrion creepers are the second enemies we want. Oh my goodness, this was not going fast at all. My test run through. And we don't want to encounter any fights we don't have to. So now we are on level 6. We want to get 4 east, 4 north, and for this we go 4 east. Carrion creepers are on level 5 and 6. 2 east, or that was 4 east, now 2 north. Okay, that was a mimic that appeared. And now we need to go 2 east and hook around. And okay, I'm still taking lots of damage here, but 2 west, you need to be quick about this, because even though you're near maximum level, the enemies will drain you quickly. We went 2 east, 4 north, 2 west, 2 south. So now we are at level... okay, gremlins, you don't mess with them. They drain your food. You probably will have enough once you leave. If you don't, yeah, you might have to level up again, but it won't be that hard. You can get gold and such pretty quickly on the top 2 levels, but try to avoid them. They're one more reason you want to go through quickly. So we have gone south, but we actually wanted to go west. And the Tangler, which, ooh. Okay, you see the gremlin cut our food in half. And okay, we avoided having our food cut in half by the gremlin, and now we descend. And we need to kill a lich. We can see one to the south, and turns out we can go 2 east. And you can see we've already lost about 2,000 hit points. Now we want to ready spell ladder down, cast, and cast it. It might take a few times even though we have high wisdom. But we really don't want to mess around on certain levels unless we have to. And now, okay, we're looking for Balrons here. There one is. Okay. Now we get out. Ready, spell, ladder up. Okay, the Mind Whipper drains intelligence. And we just get out. And in fact, it's not very cowardly to do this. Okay, so the gelatinous cube destroyed our armor. We want to get another reflect suit. Let's see where we are. There is an energy field to the east and a door to the south. So, yeah, we're just east of the stairs, and now, alright, 2 east, 4 north, 2 east. Armor destroyed again. Armor destroyed again. This is why you bring extra armor. Okay. And now we are pretty much safe at level 2. But you can see even level 3 can be bad for a pretty powerful player. And maybe I should have bought even more up spells, because if I'd had a few more, I could have just cast my way out. They are worth the investment. They don't cost much. It's easy to skip on them, but you don't want to. You want safety here because you really want to survive and keep the hit points you've built up. Especially since we'll probably be at 99.99 hit points once we climb up. Well, close. We will get to 99.99 if we use our coin. So that's pretty nice. I want to do one more thing here before we call it a wrap with this video. Which is, yeah, I can attack or fire, which is nice. Okay. I think that's because we're a fighter that we don't get the advanced spells, but if we were a mage, we could use Destroy to remove the energy fields that were blocking the stairs down. That might make things quicker. but in this case we don't have that resource. We don't need it, but it's always nice to have multiple solutions. Okay, I didn't need to offer Lord British service, so to max out here, there we go. We're at 99 hit points. There is actually one more thing to do, and that is to visit or rescue a princess from Shamino. This may feel a bit random in that you help the king and then you have to go kill his guards. Guino the Jester says, "I've got the key," so you attack Guino to get the key, and now the guards will come after you. It's best to bring them in one at a time. Like now we get one. Oh, and if you transact with the king, he rejects your offer, shockingly. And you can see I'm not letting the guards gang up on me. I still could win. I have more than enough hit points, but we'd like to use some strategy here. And we unlock. Okay, you can't transact with the princess. She just sort of follows you. You can avoid the mess hall guard, and in fact you can hook around this guard and leave, and Princess Diane tells you of a time machine far to the northwest. Well, it's not that far. We've been there, and why did I take the frigate when the air car is easier? I just think water, frigate, and I think in Ultima, oh, you always take the frigate. It's a big deal in Ultima, except the air car is a nice little anachronism that's an even bigger deal. You know, okay, Shamino's forgotten what I did. Oh, that's right. I have to get all the gems first. Let's offer pence. And I generally do offer, I don't do all the math in my head right at once. I just figure, okay, 200 gives 300 hit points. And then once I get within 100, I recalculate what I need to do. So, no, I don't need to visit the Type 1 castles, I need to visit the Type 2s. Enter the Castle of the Lost King. And we can see now we have a red gem and a white gem. The lands of Lord British. Yikes, I took the long way there. And we're getting advice that we already know that's a bit duplicated. It's kind of funny, the kings advise you, oh, you know, you kind of have to kill one of us or whatever to get the time machine. And so this is one of those things that made Lord British sit and think and say, I want to write a game that's more than just build your characters up and win. And he most certainly did with Ultima 4, but Ultima 1 is still surprisingly fun and it holds up well. There we go. The princess will help us space ace through time. And you can learn stuff I forgot to show at the taverns. And we were at the Black Dragon's Castle. And Lands of the Dark Unknown, and this will put us at the Lands of Danger and Despair. So that is 4. Continent 2 is the Feudal Lords. That was totally unnecessary, but I just can't let them hit me scot-free. I'm a big man now with lots of hit points. I'm very important, and they need to know who I am. And that's the truth. So we're back to Shamino. Oh no, why bother? Now we go to the northwest of the Lands of Danger and Despair, or what I call Continent 4, less poetically, and look at this. It's the time machine. So, mundane is not too bad, but still, it's a good idea to save here, and this is a good place to stop and say thanks for watching through, and if you've enjoyed this enough, giving a like or subscribing if you haven't already goes a long way in encouraging me to create and share more fun retro games I always wanted to replay through. So, see you next video.